Obrey, edi adani, etoda eye nije, edrumre bi nso a eye nije mu so. Wadwene mutimi ya wokesene ne ya na wonhu ne wonye. Ya na eye osaje wokrafiri nsem ana. Wonim se, wadwene ne ye onipadua ne safo a. Dwene mu na nyansa ne nimde wo. Adwene ne boama yefa nsusuye na yesiginaye. Adwene ne boama empo yakoma edan na tinkendi. Na wonim kwan a ewo se wo fa so ebo wadwene ho ban. We nyina nkemfo nti. Ena E-NAF consult edi dwumadie ebrew. Mental board wajumedi so no ye mpemfo a wonim de efa yadwen apomden ho bedi nhia na waboa ni anya nimdie ntiase na ye hu kwan a ye befa so aboy yadwen ho ban enti hia me oba entry o Facebook E-NAF consult and for YouTube E-NAF TV so na ye mum enji sa nimdi kai se Ghana Psychological Association and for Mental Health Authority aji dwumedi yatom wa mental board so de ye say your mental health is our priority.
And then Dr. Isaac Newman at Edaso or PR Ghana Psychological Association and if you call UPSA or medical director or medical directorate on SSA as you yet talk about to make out say childhood trauma and mental health. You share the childhood growth almost mentally or any stage because 25 so I share now my name is a dog and I need really be any price of moody.
Well, generally, the foods we have around is okay, just that it has to be balanced diet, right? And we have to also reduce sugar, salt. Generally, those things are not healthy for anybody. And if they are fasting, the man is not too healthy. I don't want to fast noodles, fast this, fast that. Once a while it's fine, but if it's the nutritional value of it is not enough. Right? Then again to the fruits and veggies is very, very good. And the fizzy drinks there, then have to reduce it. The fizzy drinks and soft drinks there, then. So maybe instead of orange pepper juice, why not buy green juice or do some sweets? Those things are healthy. And you need all those nutrients for proper growth. Most of these fizzy drinks have no nutritional value. But the nutrition, it's better to buy the natural food. It has more nutrients in there than all these artificial candies. Yes.
Okay, now you share activities here and also and work on training. Oh, free activities and also.
Okay, let me mention some of them. First one is it doesn't. You should learn how to balance. Remember me more than in fact keep me, but they are well pleased because kids learn what you teach them is what they learn, right? But usually, if there are gaps in parenting, then you need force to be able to. But the brain of a child is a vigilant. Whatever you plant in there is what you see, right? So, it makes the child a bit timid, and they are likely to lie more because they are afraid of what is going on. So, when you find out your child is lying more, it means that it's likely you are being too punishment. You need to be able to balance that. 2, reinforcements. What it means is say, who encourage me and one a person.
Okay.
So it is a collar woman was one farmer. What reinforces that behavior? Next time one go for a collar one correct here. Correction in case of but a son who said no we one young fear. That is becomes the no. So what you reinforce becomes the no. You was in Colombia or Moody Bibian. Edition mass.
Okay.
Or say they are teaching how to eat everything. But you may be one as a one fan start. It doesn't become the norm. Right? And I say be a say one sister one come as we say no, a person is a way of expressing my emotions. You will continue.
I don't know about
yes, I'm sure. Or go school, And sometimes you go to schools and you realize some kids are beating other kids and bullying them. It's a sign of poor in the house. Right. Then again, to phones and tablets now, so share that. Right. The child needs to socially engage. Right. And I feel it can be affected with this because all the things are more visual. It doesn't help. Yeah, they need that interaction and growth and those things around to help them develop properly. Right. Then again, when it comes to parents, when parents are fighting and stuff, the M1 with the child's growth. Because a child sees that and they will misinterpret what is happening because I think that's what you. Right. And sometimes when Papa no and I'm having any Papa no, especially the women who do that, when they have issues with the husband, they pass information to the kid or they tell their life to the kid. Papa knew, Papa knew. So the child doesn't understand what's happening. They build that negative emotion towards the other parent. And you are rather destroying the child. You don't use the child as a means to get to your spouse. Right? To all those things. There was this girl who parents were fighting. Now, how she was coping was that anytime the father abuses the mother, she feels the abuse. As a and it was so painful for her, say, now she's coping by living in an unreal world. And how was she doing that? She would read books that she has to imagine herself in that story. That's how she's able to escape from the pain. Right? Into Osher movies are those science fiction, space, aliens, and that's what makes her escape. The more the more she imagines herself in a world not present, because the present is too painful. But unfortunately, she went to watch a certain movie. Audience is a normal, no, it's a horror. So now, where she also imagines to escape is horror.
It's horror.
She can't go to public spaces. Because in that movie, where people were being killed in public spaces, so she has panic attacks. Right? And so most of those things that happen at home, you are insulting your wife, beating your wife, or wife insulting the father. It's not good for the growth of a child. It will destroy them.
Say mentally well, but what do we seek to achieve for the child?
5 things.
Okay.
Let me do 6. Okay. The first one is that you are helping the child learn how to cope in life. Okay. They build resilience to cope in life. In future, no need to soon. Because we need you. 2, you are helping the child to form and maintain relationships.
Okay.
How only me panning. You meet anybody who is nasty to people, you check their background, there was a problem. You meet a husband who can't be a good husband, there's something happening. Right? So when you are helping the child grow mentally, it affects their relationships. There are some adults who are very attaching. Because the fear of losing the husband, they have attachment problems. So, there was a guy who was doctor, I want to fly, but I can't fly. It's like we build their own services. Air trainer. Because wife on person or fly. And that's the problem in the marriage. You see. So relationships are important. 3, you are helping them develop a positive identity. Perception about themselves. Positive perception about themselves. So if a colony means mentally, there is no confidence. And Fantefo Bakade Owodo. Owodo means that I don't know how Tree says it. Obo say Obutu.
Why timid?
Or timid. Obutu.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
As a untumi and expressive. To go to certain classrooms, almost every question you find particular students who raise their hands. Because you need the confidence to say what she thinks is not there. Because anytime a person can give you shut up, Benika also can. No, also I think right. Then again too, no, it will help them trim and achieve those dreams. You see an adult on code the new abrabo, you check and you didn't start somewhere. So when a child is taking initiatives, being creative, you don't shut him down. You are helping him know how to, right? Then again to live independently. I almost said the child is able to live independently. On school, only also Onwa to me handle remember because the person you were. Then finally, the child is able to contribute meaningfully to society. And most of the problems in the society is poor mental health. I think Ghana is a whole mental health case. You think about what's happening in Ghana. Someone has given money to go and build a room. No. And I said, no, there are a lot of things happening around that. Why? Why is it that we are not moving on? We sit on gold, box everything, oil, nothing is working. Why? The whole of Africa, we have a problem. We are the only race that cut our daughters' hair. Why? If we cut their hair while they are young, they struggle to grow it when they are old, and they need a foreigner's hair. Why? Why is our culture not okay? That we have to go to a white man's wedding. Meanwhile, the engagement is the white wedding that we see. But we'll do our own and go and do their own. And that is where it's even creating a lot of problems. Why are we like this? If the other countries, when the president is not doing well, what happens? He will resign. UK president, so one man to so made some terrible financial decision. Only finance minister and resign. Africa, no resign. That's why we like this. And if you think about it, and it's the same thing that we carry somewhere else. So blacks generally have a big problem, based on our history and the fact that we never take responsibility for anything. You go to US, blacks have, though we understand their struggle and the problems and all those things that happen, racism and stuff, but things are not the same like they were. But we are still giving excuses why we are the way we are. You go to black communities and the place is dirty. You go to a black home and it's a whole mess. So when the people we don't, it's all here. I think it's for Mali or Sound, emancipate yourself from mental space. It's how we think and how we see ourselves. You see workers in this in our part of the world, they won't do their work, but when they change to the US, sadly the same person who's coming to work goes to work early. Why? There's something basically wrong. There's something about our mental health that stretches beyond our communities. Why is there still galamsey in places in Ghana spoiling our water bodies? And we need that water bodies for fishing and those things. Why is there? Why is this still going on? Why are chiefs, some chiefs selling lands for all kinds of things? Why? It's difficult. You go to China and their pools are very crystal clear. You can't go do some things there. But Africa, why are we like this? Yeah, I think teachers must teach. So focus on teaching. So there are 3 levels. You teach, you correct, you discipline. Until you've taught, you cannot correct. Until you correct, you cannot. Some teachers will just move from teaching straight to punishment. You are losing the child. And like I said, every child coming is likely coming from a traumatic background, including the hiding place. In Jomba school, soon as a way of PhD, they have nowhere to. The next thing is to go to friends or resort to some drug abuse. And so teachers must be patient and must be parent. And if you realize that there's a problem with the child in their performance, don't be quick to it. Find out what the child is doing and what is happening to the child and what is happening to the child. Then for parenting is a tough job. Very, very difficult. I know a lot of parents are but understand that the child moves through stages of life. And every child is different. And if for some reason you're struggling as a parent to take care of the child, Just walk into a hospital and talk to a counselor.
No, that's it. I was here, Dr. Isaac Newman, PR, Ghana Psychological Association. And our face, we know can say, oh no, and a acting director, UPS Medical Directorate, oh no, and a Shesa Biana. And then, yet not say, oh, Grace Studios, and come my training a childhood trauma and mental health. Yes, a childhood mental. I plan or my be ever soon if you can learn my say, and no and shares. Make out as a share Facebook E-NAF consult, if a YouTube so E-NAF team so and a whole share. So we saw near to check our WhatsApp our friend 020 0004577 020 If you person more you just when you would do the road so I ever say so my friend 05973736990597373 and if you can say in social media platforms now like it now what she left was subscribe it like if you do to her once to me aka make I will say praise studio so what your friend paying for 0548646069069 05486460669 so to make you be a good beer or be a bit juman amount life we make a video beauty salon and a yamami or Instagram and a Snapchat. Over to my friend 02040623377. Yet I was say only tonight. Kai, no, I come. Yay, our phone, Yamaya Manasso. Zapalapa on channel could be and then the cake. Now the Dutch in Igla Sassam and Abia. Send obey a Dutch in the Abian or chair on the literature. Sam ran out our and a teacher's name so you don't call any Brahma. A young no more Dutch. I will know muscle. Yet that's it so shame, I will say, mental board Jimmy use. Me, I'm deep, making no channel, me, and oh, my, you what does it